Dana White created the worst sport in the history of combat sports, and here's how. On January 18th, 2023, Dana White premiered his show Powerslap on TBS. This is an Ultimate Fighter type reality show where two teams are formed that compete by slapping the hell out of each other to get into the Powerslap house. Once they're in the slap house, each weight class will compete for a Powerslap title, and once you hold the title, you hold the Powerslap belt. And take a look at this beauty. Look at this gem. This is definitely worth getting brain damage for. So these fighters are to slap each other as hard as they possibly can until they either knock out their opponent or make them quit. Here is a viral photo of a striker whose face looks like a watermelon. And between you and me, this looks like the most painful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? These fighters literally put their lives on the line every time they get slapped. They seem so happy to win in the slap fights, but in all reality, it looks like a lose-lose situation for both of the fighters involved. When Powerslap first premiered, former UFC fighters Ben Askren and Brendan Schaub put out some tweets. Askren said, "I just don't see the attraction to Powerslap. Feels like you have to be sadistic to like it." Schaub said, "Checking out the slap fight league. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. The fact it's associated with the UFC sets the sport back 10 years. All that being said, it's entertaining. Anyone want to bet it's not around in a year?" I mean, I can't disagree with the guys. But so far, my favorite part of the show was when they introduced the woman strikers. And there was one woman striker whose name was Sheena Bathory. I guess she was a fighter beforehand. And let's just say if Sheena wanted to slap me, who the hell am I to say no? Am I right? But in the end, this is no surprise. Dana White has always been a risk taker. Like even back with the COVID lockdowns, he was one of the few people willing to risk fighters' lives to put out a pay-per-view event only weeks after the lockdowns. And keep in mind, this was a time where nobody had toilet paper and everybody thought we were all going to die. So it shouldn't be surprising that if he wanted to put those fighters' lives on the line on the time, that he's willing to put these slappers' lives on the line as well. So let me know what you think about Dana White's Powerslap show. I mean, is this a bad thing for combat sports? Do you think it's a good thing for combat sports? Are we crazy? Am I crazy? Let me know in the comment box below. Thank you. Goodbye.